let's go ahead and dive into the challenge that we have for today of finding one of the most profitable countries to invest our money in right now. So, when it comes to investing, it's crucial for you to know where to put your money to get the best returns. With so many countries to choose from, we're going into international trades. It can be overwhelming to decide where to invest. But did you know that some countries offer better investment opportunities than others? We'll explore the most profitable countries to invest your money in and why they stand out from the rest. One of our biggest challenges investors face is determining which countries are stable enough to invest in. Economic instability, market volatility, and geopolitical tensions can all impact the success of your investments. It's not just about finding a country with a strong economy. You also need to consider factors like government policies, regulatory environments, and social stability. Investors must also contend with every changing globe landscape. What was a profitable investment opportunity yesterday may not be same today. Staying up to date with the latest economic trends and market shifts is crucial to making informed investment decisions. Another country that gains traction is Vietnam. With its growing middle class and rapidly expanding economy, Vietnam is becoming an attractive destination for investors and wives. The country's manufacturing sector is booming thanks to its strategic location and favorable business environment. Additionally, Vietnam is investing heavily in renewable energy as well. Now, remember, I told you guys, I think last week when we were talking about the IMFs and the reform to IMF policies for global currencies, that if those reforms included renewable energy profits after investing into the debt of another country, that will be more beneficial to certain countries. Notice how I'm talking about today, how some of the most profitable countries are focusing more on renewable energy sources instead of tapping into non-renewable energy. With its massive population and rapid economic growth, India is becoming a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship. The country's fintech sector is booming, with many startups and established companies alike making significant investments. India's government has also launched several initiatives to promote foreign investment and make it easier to do business in the country. Now, one of the things I haven't done is went and talked about exactly how easy it is to get into Dubai, because Dubai is ideally one of the individually richest countries claimed by some of the expats that go to India, Dubai, where you're actually supposed to have a large chunk of cash to even enter Dubai. Otherwise, they won't even let you in. And Dubai is such a, excuse me, rich country, might even be an equally expensive country, to the fact that pretty much everybody there has to have it in order to get it, make it, and spend it. And I want to look into Dubai's economy a little bit more and see what it's like to buy and sell there, to see what it's like to own, start up, and run businesses, to see what the working wage is versus the living wage, and determine exactly how easy it is to become successful in Dubai. And then I'll run a story with you guys about it. Japan. We've talked about Japan quite a few times. And one of the reasons why we talked about Japan, because Japan is part of the Asian areas that are doing the incentives for population control, and they are doing incentives for startup businesses from foreign nationals, where you guys can go to Japan and be able to establish a business and get large quantities of, uh, uh, I want to say, uh, it would be more like a subsidy, because I was about to say stimulus, but it's more like a subsidy, because they're kind of like reimbursing you for what you paid for or what you should have to pay for. Because the one of the ones that they have in Nagano, when they're offering that 24,000 US dollars to start up a business over there, with the cost of living and the requirement of having a minimum of 2 employees on the payroll to receive that particular stipend, if the cost of living is about 8,500 a year and you're paying 2 employees 8,500 a year, or 9,000 a year per person, you're paying about 18,000 in the first year, which means that $23,000 puts a little bit of money in your pocket and pays for the first year's salary for all of the employees. That gives your business enough time to not only turn a profit through the workers' efforts, uh, and get past the learning curve of the niche that you're trying to get into, but also make more profits than expenses so that your company is not a total loss. So that actually helps with struggling businesses, because one of the things that's hard about starting up a business is if you don't have enough workers to help you with the business, your business tends to fail because nobody's putting in the effort. You don't have enough money to pay the people to put in the effort, and you kind of lose morale. And because you're losing morale, you end up doing it by yourself. And if you can't handle it by yourself, you end up going out of business. Now, giving you a stipend where you could pay 2 people to help you get the business off the ground, where you're only doing 1/3 of the work, or if everybody's doing the same quantity of work and you're getting 3 times the productivity in a smaller period of, you're able to get more work done, which allows you to be a lot more successful in your investment scenario. So I strongly encourage going over there and giving that a try. But that's one of the reasons why Japan is on our list of successful countries that you should be looking to invest in, because one of the things that you have is that, at least in Japan, not all countries say the same. However, when we're paying attention to just which country we're going to invest in, Japan is one of those countries that you really want to think about investing in. The economic recovery from Japan is witnessing a resurge. This resurgence is helping the economy through real estate, just like I was telling you guys before, where the values and stock in the stock industry is reaching new highs. The market opportunity is being analyzed as very optimistic about Japanese assets, viewing them as undervalued compared to neighboring countries, which is true, because you can go over there and you can buy property in Japan for $0. You just pay the property taxes, where the property taxes is like 50 US dollars. A bus pass, a month-long bus pass in the United States costs more than the annual taxes of the property in Japan. It's undervalued.